guys, happy Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Well, the good news is it's almost Friday if you live in Australia. So for those of us stuck in America, it's almost hump day tomorrow. Yay, hump day. So today is actually, I'm interrupting your regularly scheduled programming to bring you a special announcement or a special video based on one of the most amazing writers I have seen throughout this entire case, which is DKsale, who writes for a blog, DKsale.net. Make sure you definitely check it out. And with that said, I am honored to do this video today. He actually came to me earlier and wanted me to get the word out of what they were doing, of what his plans were, and I'm more than happy to do it for him. So let me just give you a little background on who he is. Again, he's an amazing writer, but he has also called out Michael Griesbach. If you're not familiar with Michael Griesbach, I'm trying to cover my TV. Michael Griesbach, it was the prosecutor for Avery back in '85, as well as he's still involved in this case, regardless of how Kratz said he's not, he actually is. He may not be the lead prosecutor, but he is heavily involved in this case, and especially in the corruption in this case. So DKsale has pretty much attacked him, and not attacked him personally, but attacked him because he's a liar and he's putting false stuff in the book. Now, the name of the book is The Innocent Killer. I mean, he even goes on to say, this is what a dirtbag this guy is, that he even goes on to say, like, it doesn't even matter that, you know, they planted evidence. It doesn't? I mean, how does it not matter that a prosecution plants evidence? If he's so fucking guilty, you wouldn't need to plant evidence. Duh. But I guess super smart people don't think like that? I don't know. Or maybe they just think the whole world is as dumb as them. Okay, so I may not be the greatest speller, but I'm certainly not fucking stupid. I can smell corruption a mile away. So, but I don't want to get off track with my rambling. So what I will say is, when DKsale came to me, I was more than honored to do this. Now, what I am going to need you guys to do, just so you can see the impact of what I'm going to ask you to do and what DKsale is asking you to do, is down in the description box below, I'm going to leave a link. And that link is for Michael Griesbach's video. And if you listen at the 30-minute mark, it's very funny, but at the 30-minute mark, he actually goes on to say how DKsale has ruined his book sales. Good, I'm glad he ruined his book sales. So what DKsale has been doing has been working, but now we need to make it bigger. We need to get every single person to do this. And the reason why, one of the main reasons too, is I said it in a couple of videos ago about the ABA and who they were. So the ABA is your, excuse me, ABA is the American Bar Association. And the American Bar Association is the one that sets all the rules for judges and lawyers and so forth. And once the ABA sets the rules, it's basically a guideline. It's not a, you know, end all be all, but it's guidelines for the states. And the states can turn around and, you know, change them, alter them. So one of the things that's been pretty universal in the ABA is that you can't put out a book for while a case is still active. You're not even allowed to talk about a case while it's still active, due to the fact that you can taint a jury. Now, I understand in the state of Wisconsin, nobody really cares if they taint a jury, but in the real world, they do. And in any other state, they do. And why they don't, it's really sad. So I'm just going to reiterate what DKsale had stated, which is that in Michael Griesbach's latest publicity trick, the Manitowoc prosecutor once again slips in as a true crime author. Now, true crime authors are based on facts, not fabrication. So when he talks about the details as a prosecutor, the case is still active, which he is very much a part of. That is direct violation of the ABA rules, yet the ABA published the book. Why? So the book is called The Innocent Killer. It is a book about his take on the case. It is replete with false statements, altered storylines, and of course they bolster the prosecution theory. It is completely biased, non-factual statements that are being told to the public under the pretense of it being a true crime book. And who is Michael Griesbach? Oh, he's just a little old author. The way that DK has been stopping him is by going on to Amazon and other, sites and give him really, really bad reviews. And I guess a lot of people don't see the impact that can have. But when you have a prosecutor that is giving a speech in a library, like speaking to a lot of people all at once, and he actually makes it a point to say that, hey, my book was doing so well until DKsale started with the negative reviews. You know that what he is doing is making a strong impact. So what we're doing is we are opening it up to get worldwide attention. I am going to bring this to the UK, bring it everywhere. It takes 5 minutes. All I'm asking you to do, and all DKsale is asking you to do, is go on a website. Go on Amazon or Kindle or wherever you buy books from and write a negative review. And in case you don't want to, all I ask you to do is pass it around. I'm not asking you for any money. DK's not asking you for any money. Don't buy the book. But the importance of it, and this is coming from me, but the importance of this is the big picture. And that big picture is, once Kratz's book comes out, if we have an impact on this, we can have such an impact on Kratz's book as well. Now, once Avery and Brendan get exonerated, I'm not really sure who's going to buy Kratz's book or who really cares at that point. But, I'm sure the narcissist that he is will come up with something. But, the impact, this is where social media can have a huge impact. And obviously, DK alone has had a huge impact that Michael Griesbach is worried about more. So I need everybody, even if a quarter of my subscribers, which are like 835, if even a quarter of you guys do this, we will have an amazing impact. If my Facebook group, if even half of you guys do this, it'll have an amazing impact. So just keep going on Amazon and just keep writing bad reviews. Anyone that's into corruption, we need to do this. And we need to warn readers that aren't familiar with the case or that aren't writing transcripts that, this can happen and this book is full of false information. So again, pass this video around. I understand that this video was a gift for some people. So here's your gift. And I'm asking you if you are pro-innocent or pro-guilty. But even if you're pro-guilty, like, oh, put him in jail, throw away the key, just remember, this could be you. I know everybody thinks it can't. Trust me, it can. I cannot stress it enough. There's 20,000 people right now sitting behind bars that are completely innocent. And those are statistics based on the Innocent Project. So you could be one of those 20,000. So just keep that in mind if you're hesitant. Even if you're guilty, it could happen to anybody due to circumstances. So, again, let me just reiterate what Griesbach said. And he agrees that a lot of stuff, he has written false facts, but it would be fine if he was a fiction writer, but he's not. This is nonfiction. And he goes on to say that it doesn't matter because even if all the evidence was planted, circumstantial evidence convicts him anyway. That is a direct quote from this piece of shit. So I want you to remember that quote. Then he goes on to talk about like the cat and the towel and other paste deeds that justify his actions. So we need to warn people who have not, read or gotten as far in the transcript as most of us, or not even on Facebook. So come on, guys. I need everybody to do this. And so does DKsale. And again, I'm going to give him another plug. You don't have to take my word for it. Go to DKsale.net and read some of his writing. His Facebook group is called Salvage. As you guys know, mine is Making a Murder LE. We're going to be pushing this until it's demolished and he never gets another sale again. So again, his website, I know I keep plugging it, but DKsale.net. Mine is Making a Murder LE, but like I said, I have not updated it. I apologize. I've been so overworked the last couple of days, but because I respect him so much, I wanted to fit this video in. Otherwise, I'd still be working. Check out my other videos. Since I know that there are certain people that hate when I say this, I'm going to say it 4 times. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Because I want to grow the network. And, I mean, it's a good way. It doesn't cost you anything. Just hit subscribe. You get to see my face. Or you don't get to see my face. Or you laugh at me. I don't really give a fuck. So, that's what I have for you guys tonight. Again, DKsale.net, makingamurderle.com. If you have any questions, leave them in the link below. But in the link below, I'm going to leave you my website, his website, and most importantly, the YouTube video for Griesbach. And just listen at the 30-minute mark, all right? That's all I got for you guys. Have a wonderful night. Peace out.